Hey guys, it's a Friday morning. It's also 40 degrees. We went from up in the 80s to down in the 40s, and they're saying maybe frost tomorrow. So it's a spring in Tennessee. I'm going by a house. It's a friend of mine. She's got I think it's a 2.5 ton pane, one of the old teardrop units, and the complaint was she had no AC. It worked one day and the next day it didn't. So I stopped by there one evening on the way home, and it was off on its low pressure switch. So I put a little nitrogen in it and got my leak detector out, and I could hear something in the condenser coil down near the bottom. So I told her what we would do. She's going to replace this unit soon anyway. That has been the plan, because she was going to do some renovations on the home, which was going to include a long deck along the side of the house where the outdoor unit is, and she was going to have it, moved over to the other side. And I told her at that time, just wait and put a unit in, because this one's old. It's an R-22. So what we're going to try to do is just, we're not looking for longevity. We're just looking for longevity. Don't need air conditioning today, but by next week it'll be 80s again. So I'm going to go out. I'll take you with me, and we'll see if we can, just remove some fins maybe and patch the coil up. Hopefully it's a small leak and we can fix it, just with silver solder. If it's a really bad place, like a crushed tube on the bottom, sometimes when they don't defrost properly, the ice will crush the tube and cause leaks. Then in that case, we might end up taking the entire coil off, but we hope not. We hope we can just, daub it up a little bit, pull a vacuum, put some gas back in it, and she can have some air conditioning for the foreseeable future. There's a house down here on the right that always catches my eye, and I'm really not sure why. But anyway, go Vols. Okay, we're gonna put a little nitrogen in it and see if we can find where it is down there. It's probably the bottom tube down here. Let's use some bubbles and see. What we have to do, we have to basically, it ain't pretty, we just got to dig those fins off to get down to the copper tube that's leaking and try to, patch it up. I'm going to take a bunch of screws out and try to raise the coil up. Okay, folks, there's our leak, right on the bottom.
Yeah.
I'm going to try to clean those fins off and get to it and try to just solder it up. There's our leak right there. So all we're going to do, we're going to clean this thing up and try to patch it with silver solder. That's a big old hole down there.
Is it?
Yeah. And I think it was the fin right there. It got worse when I heated it up. Huh? You taking off? Oh.
No, it's a little cold out here. It is warm in my office.
I noticed on my, I started a video on the way over, and I could see my breath when I was talking. That coil is actually, it's kind of crushed. I think it's probably froze up a time or two, and it's crushed the piece of copper. See that dent in it there?
Yeah. So what's that mean?
That means it's it may be like that in several places. We could have another leak if we fix that one right now. I may see if I can do away with that whole roll. Okay, this, you can see the dents in this tube where it's actually, I think the ice has worked on it. And if it's here, it might be everywhere. So we're going to try to eliminate the bottom rows of tubes on this thing and see if we can get it back on that way. So as you can see, that's the bottom tube. Comes out of the distributor or the manifold here and goes into it. It's going to go around the bottom, come over here, loop up one, come back right here, and then go into this one. So my plan is to try to eliminate the bottom 2 rows, and we'll try to take this line back into there. We might have to bend a little whoop-de-doo, but we'll try something. The old copper, or the new copper, is getting, I guess with the recycling and everything, it just seems like it's getting, yeah, worse and worse, or more porous. Let's see. I'm gonna put this guy like that. And we try to sweat that guy out. Man, put that together with coat hangers or something.
Really?
I don't know, that just seemed like it took a lot to get it hot.
Yeah.
You can do it, look at that.
Go on.
I mean, it actually don't look bad. Looks like a moonshine steel. What you think?
Oh yeah, it looks great.
You solder it there and there.
Yeah.
And then it's touching right there. It wouldn't really hurt because it's part of this same tube, but I can bend it after I braze it. It's looks like it's holding so far. I was putting some pressure in it, checking it for leaks. And if that works, we'll have to start trying to put it back together again. Okay guys, she's holding pressure. I think I've got everything bent out of the way here. I'm gonna go ahead and leave the pressure on it while I put it back together, and then we'll get the vacuum started. Okay, pressure's still holding. I'm going to put the vacuum on it. And while we're doing that, we're going to do little things like tidy up this wire and stuff that's come loose. So I'll get the vacuum going and we'll get her pulled down a little bit, and then we'll be ready to see if she still works. Okay, we got the conduit fixed and the vacuum running, so we'll let her run there a little bit and see if we can get her down low enough to put some gas in. Okay, we've got the gas started in it, but it's so cold out here this morning. It's not wanting to take it in. So she went in to turn it on to AC, and I'm going to pull some of it in there and get up to our 5 pounds and, well, 5 pounds 4 ounces, I think is what it's calling for. I think I just heard the reversing valve. We've got to put our disconnect back in, but we're close. hopefully the compressor still works. I didn't check that. Well, guys, she's running again. It's pretty cool out here, so I haven't quite got it where it needs to be. I'll stop back here by here on one warm evening and probably have to add about another 8 or 10 ounces of gas to it. That one's plumb empty now, so I think that'll be a good fix, and hopefully it'll last long enough. Thanks for watching.